Imagine you're watching a live broadcast on TikTok. The girl is smiling, holding a coffee in her hands. A man's voice asks her by name and she answers. And a second later, everything changes. This is the story of Valeria Marquez, a Mexican influencer whose life ended before the eyes of viewers. Valeria Marquez was born on February 14, 2002 in Mexico. Since childhood, she dreamed of the stage, participated in beauty contests, and in 2019 became the winner of Miss Rostro. Later, she opened her own beauty salon in the city of Zapopan and began actively running TikTok. Her videos about makeup, fashion, and everyday life attracted tens of thousands of subscribers. But behind the beautiful shots were the risks of public life in a country with a high crime rate. On May 13, 2025, Valeria was broadcasting live from her salon. She was holding coffee and a stuffed animal, a gift from a courier. She looked tired and told viewers several times that she was feeling uneasy and was going to finish work soon to go home. At one point, she said, with concern in her voice, "Maybe they want to kill me." Seconds later, the door swung open. A man in a cap and mask entered. He quietly asked, "Valeria?" She answered, "Yes." A shot rang out in the chest, then in the head. The broadcast immediately ended. Jalisco State Police launched an investigation, treating the case as a possible femicide. Theories emerged about the involvement of the CJNG cartel, as well as personal conflicts and threats on social networks. A few days later, a bouquet with a note saying "Perdón" appeared at the salon's door. It is unknown who left it. An investigation is underway into a possible case of femicide, a gender-based murder. According to the Jalisco State Prosecutor's Office, it is likely that it was a hired killer. Before the murder, a man came to her disguised as a courier with an expensive gift, asked if she was Valeria, and then shot her. This story was not only about Valeria Marquez herself. Her close friend was almost always by her side, a girl who was talked about in the press, no less. They often appeared together on air, exchanging jokes and supporting each other. At least, that's how it looked on camera. But behind the scenes, according to acquaintances, quarrels broke out between them over money, jealousy, and strange messages that Valeria had been receiving in recent weeks. The friend became a key figure in the post-murder debate, with some claiming she was merely an unwitting witness, while others claimed her role in the events was far deeper than it appeared. From the very beginning, Valeria's friend looked like she was just there at the wrong time. She cried in the interview, said that she didn't have time to understand anything, and avoided direct questions about the blogger's last minutes. But some viewers, reviewing the live broadcast, noticed something strange. In the reflection of the salon window, behind Valeria, a figure flashed that looked too much like her friend, although at that moment she claimed that she was in another room. There is a version that the friend knew about the killer's plans. Perhaps it was she who gave him the exact time and place when Valeria would be on the air, vulnerable, distracted, focused on the phone. Encrypted hints were found in her social networks, black hearts, and the phrase, "Soon it will be quiet," a few days before the tragedy. The creepiest part of this theory is the CCTV footage that police never released to the public in its entirety. Those who have seen the leaked photo claim it shows the girlfriend standing at the door of the salon, smiling as a gunshot flame flares up in the room behind her. The prosecutor's office has called in friends and relatives of Marquez as witnesses. There are no official suspects yet, but the media has discussed a possible connection with an ex-boyfriend, Ricardo Ruiz Velasco, who allegedly has ties to criminal groups. This version was later denied by the investigation. After the funeral, held on May 14th to 15th and buried in Park Funeral Colonias, her grave was desecrated, an event that has caused public outrage. Marquez's murder has become a symbol of the growing problem of gender violence in Mexico. According to statistics, about 10 women become victims of femicide every day in the country. The media and human rights activists are actively raising the issue, demanding justice, and a review of the approach to investigating such crimes. The culprit of the murder has not been formally identified. The investigation confirms that it was probably an experienced killer posing as a courier. The suspects, including the ex-boyfriend, have not yet been officially declared accused, although they are indirectly suspected. Valeria Marquez's story is a reminder that internet fame can be dangerous. She died while sharing her life with viewers, and the question remains, who took her life and why?